Bom dia! The islands of the Madeira Archipelago are listed as some of the best in the world. If you are looking for incredible nature with spectacular sunrises above the clouds, beautiful ocean sunsets, an incredible array of food, and fantastic adventures, the islands of Madeira might just be what you are looking for. These islands have won the World Travel Awards for the best islands to visit 6 times. Won Best European Islands, World's Best Island Destination by Insider, Best Nature Lover Destinations, and it goes on. All of these awards must be telling you something, and maybe it's time you put a visit to the island on your list of must-dos. Today, we will introduce you to friends who have done just that. It'll be fun. Vai ser divertido. We will be wandering through the city of Funchal on the island of Madeira today. This magical island city combines a fantastic European feel with its cobblestone streets set on the steep slopes of the natural amphitheater on this volcanic island. In the 1500s, Funchal became an important commercial transfer port for European trade, as well as a production center for sugarcane. For many years, the island was the center of sugarcane production, which therefore led to the production of rum, which means poncha, a popular rum and citrus drink. It is worth giving it a try, if only to keep the scurvy away. Think island fun. Since the 1500s, grapes have also been in production and used to produce another famous drink on the islands, Madeira wine. Madeira wine is fortified. Yep, another high alcohol content drink. In case you didn't know, it was used to toast the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. If you are new to our channel, I am Alan. Been here a while? Then I'm Alan. I'm here with my wife Leslie, our son Wolf, dog Greer, and Rex the cat. We are from the United States and now live in Portugal on the beautiful island of Madeira. Thanks for being here. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. The archipelago of Madeira Island is made up of 4 islands. However, only 2 are inhabited, Madeira and Porto Santo. The largest island of Madeira hosts many things to see and do. Must-sees on your list should include the Botanical Gardens, Mont Palace Gardens, taking a ride on the cable car and sliding down the city street in a wicker toboggan, visiting the Mercado and strolling along the city streets to see the painted doors. Don't forget to stop along the way and enjoy a poncha or a glass of Madeira wine. Out on the island, you will want to visit one of the natural volcanic swimming pools, Cabo Gerard, which is the highest glass platform in Europe. Visit Nuns Valley in the center of the island, and at the top of the island, the lower silver forest, where you will find trees hundreds of years old.
You found yourselves on the island of Madeira. How do you like it, guys?
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, I thought the island of Madeira was really the island of it will be fun.
Oh.
So I was confused at the start, but it has been absolutely fabulous. The mountains, the ocean, the people, and of course my wife and sister-in-law, and I'm surrounded by the 2 of them.
Okay, so Lori, during your visit in Funchal, when you guys went down into the actual city, what'd you like best?
Oh, I love the tile. Everything is tiled. All the sidewalks, the roads, everything. I loved walking on that. I loved walking into all the little shops, usually owned by people that live here. Very, very few national chains, if any. I just love the whole atmosphere.
But let's be honest, you love the tiles because you bought lots of shoes to wear on the tiles.
Yes.
That sounds pretty good to me. And Susan, what did you like?
Same thing. It was the European charm that just oozes out, and it's the cafes and the coffee and the wine and the narrow, winding little roads, and then suddenly there's a shoe store or a yarn store or Made in Madeira store, and you could wander the entire day, and if you get lost, you just head down to the ocean.
Okay, so as a group, guys, give everybody your best don't miss this recommendation. Starting with Laurie.
Oh dear. You have to do a Levada Walk. You have to.
Oh, yeah, but Poncha.
Priorities.
Right.
Right.
Wine. There's no bad wine. Don't think that the house wine is going to be poor. Your house wine, and I guess I would say take the time just to stop. If it's a coffee or a wine, just don't miss slowing down. Don't be American.
Exactly. So you guys went on your first Levada Walk. How did you like it?
Well.
Let me just jump in here. Some of us loved it, and it was sort of a spectrum of 0 to 10, but compared to today's old senior, you could have taken a walker on today's Levada.
Yeah.
And the first one with Alan, Leslie, and Wolf was unforgettable.
Oh my God, it was unforgettable.
Yeah, it was my favorite part of the whole trip, I think. I'm not sure I would ever do it again, but I did it with a little help, and it was exhilarating.
You guys all did so good. And we will make sure we'll put a note and tell everybody what Levadas you were on.
Yes.
So they know.
Yeah.
Yes. And you can see the Levada we went on in one of the other episodes of It Will Be Fun.
Yes.
You could, what would you add to this trip? You guys have done so much while you've been here in such a short time.
We know, more time.
Yeah, I would add more time here because we have to go home tomorrow, and that's going to be challenging.
Yeah.
Yep. I would say time. And for anybody that's contemplating coming here on a tour, make sure you either come early or stay late. And do not consider going on a cruise where you get off and have a half a day downtown. You will not get the experience of Madeira. You have to be able to be on the island for many days. And transportation is not going to be a problem. You can rent cars, there's buses, there's day tours everywhere. You could go in and book a day tour. Time.
And the time would also help because then I wouldn't have to shovel snow when I get home.
This is true.
Very true. Yeah, it's just a fantastic place.
Well, you guys took a tour with a lot of history that you learned. Can you tell me what's one piece of history that surprised you, each of you?
I think that one thing that surprised me was the first commercial airline landed in 1963. And so until then, it was pretty inaccessible, which made it more closed in. And now they've had to expand the airport multiple times, and tourists arrive multiple times. There used to be one flight a day, and so it opened up the island to others.
And I was very impressed with the revolution in 1974 in Portugal that eventually made many changes and allowed the island to become somewhat self-governing, although it belongs to Portugal. So there are some things here that can be tweaked and rules can be adjusted a bit to fit the people that live here.
Nice. Yeah.
I think one of the things that I found interesting is that there's a lot of history here, and there's also a lot of things that have stayed the same. And the farms, the little farms that are on the terraces all the way up the hills of the mountains, probably have been done the same way since 1400. So that was very impressive to me.
And one more little piece is that Christopher Columbus married the daughter of the governor. And so he was a part of this history, even though he's attached to Italy and to Spain, but his life, his family, was Madeira.
If you are from our side of the world and taking a trip to Europe to see all the sights, you really don't want to miss the islands of Madeira in Portugal. They are just a quick trip from Lisbon and a perfect change of pace. Already live in Europe? Then you probably already heard of this magical place. Maybe it's time to plan that first trip, or perhaps the next one. We hope to see you here for a visit someday in the future. We wish we had found these islands sooner. Throughout our lives, our visits to the island would have been many. Enjoy.